there, Ariana from Crafting Happiness here. In today's tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to crochet the bump stitch. And this is a modified version of the wave stitch. It's just made with bigger stitches so the bumps can be more visible. So for this tutorial, I have made one in a single color so you can see the overall texture and how it looks like, and then one in two colors so you can see the transition when you change yarn every 2 rows. And this is how it looks like from the back and from the front. And here you can see better the dips that on the other side look like bumps. So yeah, in this tutorial I'll show you how to crochet this beautiful stitch called the bump stitch. Let's get started. The bump stitch requires you to chain multiples of 12 plus 7 chains. My starting chain has 43. So let's start with the first row, and we will make a single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and then we make a single crochet in the next 5 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in total we will have 6 single crochet. Now from this point on we start the repeat section for this row with 6 trebles, a treble into the next 6 chains. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again yarn over, pull through 2, and this is a treble. Now let's make 5 more, 1 in each chain. So that's the second, third, 4, number 5, and the last one, number 6. Then we make a single crochet in the next 6 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one, 6. And like I said, this is your repeat section right here. 6 treble, 6 single crochet, repeat until the end of the row. And this is your first row. Now we continue with a second row, chain 1 and turn, and this is pretty much the same. We make 6 single crochet, 1 in each of the next 6 stitches. So single crochet next 6 stitches, and 6, and then we make a treble in each of the next 6 stitches. So yarn over twice and make your treble. That's number 1, that's number 2, and as a rule make sure you single crochet into the single crochet stitches below and treble into the treble below. This is how these 2 rows work at the beginning. Okay, this is number 5 and one last treble. Okay, and this is your repeat section right here. We single crochet into the next 6 stitches and treble into the next 6 stitches and repeat this until you have 6 stitches left. At the end you'll be left with 6 stitches, and like I said before, single crochet into single crochet, treble into treble. So now we will single crochet in each of these 6. So make a single crochet in each stitch. It's 4, 5, and last one. And this is your second row, and now you can see the bumps forming. The looser the trebles, the bumpier the pattern, as you can see. And now we will continue with the third row. Turn your work and we will start with a treble. Now I will show you how I make the first treble in the row. Also, this row requires you to crochet in the back loop only. So first let me show you the back loop. As you can see, the stitches are in shape of V. It's got two loops, the front loop, which is this one that's towards you, and the back loop, the one that's away from you. Now we will be crocheting into these loops along this entire third row. Now pattern requires you to make a treble, and since you have to make it in a front loop, I'll show you how I start mine. So I make a single crochet in the back loop only. So you make your single crochet as usual, and then I chain 3. And this is the equivalent of a treble, but you also have the front loop exposed. Now into the next 5 stitches, make a treble each. And like I said, all these stitches are in a front loop only, so front loop trebles, yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop only, and make your stitch as usual. There you go. Alright, so now we have 6 front loop trebles. You can see the exposed ridge that leaves and now look nice as a pattern. Now into the next 6 stitches, and this is where the repeat section starts. Into the next 6 stitches, make a single crochet in the back loop only. So to make a single crochet in the back loop only, again, insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's just a single crochet, but it leaves this edge, the front loops, unworked. Okay, so we have to make 6 in total, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then into the next 6 stitches, we are going to make a back loop treble. So again, to make a back loop treble, let me get closer, you are going to work into this back loop. So to make a back loop treble, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the back loop of that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this gives you a treble done into that back loop and leaves this ridge exposed. Now we need to make 5 more, 1 in each. So let's make those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and a 5. So we have 6 in total, and this is your repeat section for this third row. 6 single crochet in a back loop only, and then 6 trebles in the back loop only, and repeat this until the end of your row. And again, as a rule, you always single crochet on top of the trebles and treble on top of the stitches. As you can see, this is an offset pattern, and you will see how it looks like in a couple of more couple rows more. All right, so repeat this section till the end of the row. And this is your third row. This is how it looks like. This is actually the back, and this is the front. And now we will continue with the fourth row by turning, and this row is crocheted normal through the entire stitch. Now again, the pattern requires you to start with 6 trebles. Let me show you how I make the first treble in the row. I think it's easier, looks better. So what I do, instead of chaining 4, I make a single crochet and then chain 3, and it makes the edge, I don't know if you can see, the edge is straight like so. It looks a lot better, and you have the height for a treble. Now we need to make 5 trebles more, so 1 in each stitch. Okay, so let's make those quick. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, like so. And now we start the repeat section for row 4. Make 6 single crochet into the next stitches. So 1 in next 6 stitches, normal ones, not in a back loop, just through the entire stitch. So we make 6, and then 6 trebles into the next stitches, 1 in each. So like I said before, on these rows you make sure you single crochet on top of single crochet stitches, and then you treble into the trebles below. Okay, we have 5 and 6 are the last one. And repeat this section right here, 6 single crochet, 6 trebles until the end of your row. And this is how the fourth row looks like. You can see the bumps again, and this is basically the pattern, the repeat of these 4 rows. That's for you who are intermediate or advanced crocheters. You know what to do, you know how to repeat the first row starting from the chain. But for you beginners, I will show you 2 more rows so you know exactly how to replicate this pattern. You also have this pattern on my website, Crafting Happiness, and you have it there written with photos. So yeah, this is the 4th row. Let me show you the last 2 really quickly. So on round 5 we chain 1 and turn, and now again once you work on the wrong side, so this is the back, the wrong side. When you work on the wrong side, you work in the back loops only. When you work on the right side, you work through the entire stitches. Now, like I said, we offset these bumps, so we've done single crochets, trebles, now again single crochets through the back loop. Only make 6, like this, through the back loops. Do we have 6? Yes. Now into the next we have back loop trebles, 6 of them. And then we continue to alternate these sets of 6 stitches, single crochet and treble, until the end of the row. And as long as you keep these rules in mind, you don't even have to count stitches or know which round you're on. Like I said, when you work in the wrong side, work through the back loops and alternate this 6, 6, 6 all the way to the end. And this is how row 5 looks like. And if you notice, each bump, it's made out of 2 rows. Right now we only have half a bump, so we need around 6. I'll show you quickly that as well. So let's start round 6, chain 1 and turn. So now we're working on the right side. Like I said, on the right side we crochet through the entire stitch, and we make 6 single crochet, and then we make 6 treble. And like I said, single crochet into the single crochet, treble into treble. We never single crochet like in the middle where we have a combination of single crochet and treble. That never happens with this pattern. If you have trebles below, you single crochet and or treble, and so on the other side, if you have single crochet below, you either treble or single crochet. They never go over. So that's something to know and count in your mind. And every time you make 6, just look and see if they align. All right, so 6 trebles through the entire stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, and 6. And now repeat this, 6 single crochet, 6 trebles all the way to the end of your row. And this is your 6th row. You can see the bumps, and this is how you crochet the bump stitch. I hope my tutorial was easy to follow. If you have any questions about this pattern, feel free to put them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Happy crocheting!